Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got a rare type of unboxing to share with you guys as far as this channel is concerned. There are 4 different knives here from 4, well, Artisan, Cutlery, CJB, but 4 different companies. Typically, I do one company at a time, but sometimes my schedule overflows with stuff that I legitimately do want to show you guys. I don't schedule the videos that I don't, that cover knives that I don't care about and that I know that many of you won't care about. That stuff gets filtered out of the schedule. But these are all knives that I wanted to take a look at, and there's simply not enough room in the schedule for all of them to get individual videos. So we're doing all 4 of these knives in one video so that I can adjust my schedule appropriately. Thank you so much to Kubi, CJB, Artisan, Cutlery, and Bestech for sending these knives in. I will link everything individually down in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and make sure that your notifications for the Metal Complex YouTube channel are turned on. Sorry about that. We're just zooming up just a bit. Let's start off with CJB and Artisan Cutlery, and then we'll get to the other ones here. So, you know what? It's a rare moment where I have no idea where the obsidian toenail is. It's gone. Oh no, I found it. All right, don't worry. I was about to use an actual knife. We can't have that. We can't break the irony chain there. So this one here from CJB, and these are just unboxings, by the way, guys. Not a review today. The Maileah sand polished AR RPM 9. Hold on a second. Maileah. Is this Swags? Yes, it is. I did not know that she still had a collab with CJB. Sorry, one second here. I remember taking a look at this knife a while back. Now, I don't know what's different about this knife. I'm happy to show you guys. And Swags used to be extremely involved with the knife world. I don't know how much she is currently, but she used to, if I'm not mistaken, she used to be the social media person for either White Mountain Knives or Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I feel like it was Smoky Mountains, SMKW. But I used to see her all the time on Instagram. So that's neat that she still has this going on. I'm not sure. I mean, I have a review of this exact knife. Oh, it glows in the dark. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, hold on a second. Let's see if we can make it glow. Sorry, I had to get this flashlight. You guys keep suggesting that I use black light, and I remember my son always keeps this in his room. He likes it, but it's an O-light one, but it's got that on it. So we can charge this up super duper quick with this guy and make it illuminate far, far faster. Yeah, that does work pretty darn well. That's very, very glowy. Yes, very nice. Okay, that's the laser. That's this guy. There we go. Okay. Pretty neat. I think that they actually have released a bunch of different models with this glow-in-the-dark scale material, so that's always fun. Make sure that that one is linked down there. We have something from Artisan Cutlery here. Let's find out. Oh, well, we can just read. The Darkwing. Like the duck? Like Darkwing Duck? That's what it meant. I know. The only reason I know that show, and I know a lot of you probably enjoyed it, I watched it because it was on before Sonic the Hedgehog in the morning. That is the only reason I watched Darkwing Duck, and it was fine. Truthfully, I don't think that I would watch it otherwise. If Sonic the Hedgehog was on, it doesn't matter what time it was on, I would always be up at least half an hour earlier. Maybe it has something to do with it, and maybe it doesn't. Probably not, but that's what it made me think of. Stonewash S35 VN blade, gray titanium handle. So this is probably a sub $200 build, which is good. The Darkwing, yes. Release your treasures. Okay. Who is do we have designer info here? This is just a Artisan Cutlery assumption of risk. Assumption of, the way that that's worded, I know that that's probably a legal thing, but all right. The Darkwing, titanium, we've got a captive pivot. We've got some milling right here. That's fine. Okay, wow. That is a very odd blade shape for sure. S35 yen, and here is the designer logo, and I always forget it's the duck with the leak. It makes me think of Farfetch'd from Pokemon. Or is it a goose? I don't know. But yeah, titanium frame lock. You have your reverse flick there. Actually pretty ergonomically comfortable. Wish that there was a little bit more to the cut. Like the cutoff is there, but the tension combined with the sudden drop off, it's a bit sharp. Not too bad. Pocket clip, fairly stiff, but not bad. Okay, yeah, sure. It's probably, I mean, it's a nice titanium and S35VN knife. Probably not going to be, it's probably like 200 or less is what I would expect there. Next up, we have something from KB. This is the KB388A. They still do not want to put the name of the knife on the box, which would be much more helpful, but I will find it and I'll have it linked properly in the description. KB knives, definitely hit or miss. Ooh, do we have a shiny boy? What is going on here? Now, the problem with KB stuff is the price is either on point or it is just mysteriously overpriced. Oh, a very nice finish on that blade. That is very, very cool. Okay, nice big old fat thumb stud. So this is definitely a step up from a standard stonewash. This is more of like a polished stonewash. Really nice. Not a mirror, but a really, really nice finish. This is a nice finish for people who kind of want that look, but are not wanting a full mirror polish because they're afraid it's going to get marked up. This appears to be, boy, it doesn't really appear to be stonewashed. I think it's just like fully, I mean, it's not fully, but it's just, it's a polishing, or maybe like a glass blasting and then a little bit of a polish. I'm not really sure. It's a pretty good looking knife though. So what does it say here? Let's zoom in so that we can all read this together. This says, I have to get my eyes adjusted. Cat? Oh my gosh. I know you guys can probably see it on camera. So this says Kot Knives. Kot. K-O-T _ knives. That's what I'm seeing right there through the camera. So this is in M390, and KB does a pretty good job. I think they list their, sorry, trying to hit the zoom. I believe they list their M390 at 60 plus, like 60 to 62. So extremely easy disengagement on the, well, the lock bar tension is good, but there is no lock stick and it is ridiculously smooth. So when I talk about pivot action, this is fine. Artisan Cutlery does a good job. This is smooth. I would say it's appropriate, right? It's good pivot action for a $200 knife. Really good. This is noticeably different. It's just the total amount of friction. I mean, there's almost none. I can just barely hear it. And the weight of the blade is also assisting. Feels really good, right? Now, this knife should not end up as a $300 knife. But, you know, for that polishing there, if this is somewhere between $200 and $250, then, you know, I think that would be fine. It is otherwise a basic titanium frame lock. It's got a little harpoon notch there. No contouring. It's flat. T8 screws. Big, big backspacer. We have bacon for the pocket clip, which is fine. I'm not sure what the idea there was, but that's fine. Okay, pretty cool. Actually pretty nice. The last one here is from Bestech. Bestech does a good job as well. Their knives can be anywhere from spot on, in my opinion, to, again, mysteriously overpriced. They're kind of, their pricing is a little bit all over the place. So this one came with a note. This is a 2026 release. It's called the Senu, S-E-N-U. Designed by our Polish designer, Grzegorz Grabarski, Combo. I know that I mispronounced his name, and I'm not doing it on purpose. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But Combo has some of Bestech's best. Like, as far as, like, their aesthetic designs go when they work with people, this is their number one guy. Their number one consistent guy, in my opinion. That, at least, that releases under the Bestech name. Like, for example, Vero. A lot of Vero knives are made by Bestech, but they are released under the Vero brand. This is designed by Combo, and it is released under the Bestech brand. So let's take a look here. We're going to move some of these a little out, and it's not to, you know, it's not to reduce their presence. You know, it's more so just to keep the camera focused on this. Okay, we have a little bit more of a reserve design from him this time. Very nice gold carbon fiber in here, and then we have the gold anodizing on the frame, gold pocket clip. We have a flipper tab here and a front flipper and an opening hole. A much more reserved design, but still very nice. This looks very, very Bestech, if I'm going to be honest here. It's a nice knife, but it looks very much more so like a, like an in-house Bestech release. Outside of some of these curvatures in here, like this looks a little bit more like what I remember from this designer from past designs, right? You can use the little oval there. Can you use the rest of the fuller? I think that sinks below the frame. No? Can we get in there? Yeah, you totally can. Okay, that's nice. So you have reverse flick, a couple options there. It's a little harder to use the thumb there, but it is possible. Your front flipper, find the spot. Yeah, front flipper is pretty good. The best way to deploy it is absolutely the rear flipper and using the light switch method. Bestech's action on this knife is very, very good. Usually their action's pretty awesome. So did you guys leave me pricing estimates? Or not estimates, did you leave me pricing for this knife? I'm going to guess this guy's going to come in with this being a Swags, collaboration, probably 50, 60. I would venture to guess this guy is going to come in at 200. This guy, I would say 250 maximum is what I would like to see it at. If it's more than that, I would be disappointed. Do not disappoint me. Makes me think of Jeff Goldblum in Ragnarok. Don't disappoint. These companies are under no obligation to meet my expectations. It's just kind of, I just realized how that sounded coming out of my mouth. The Senu designer, our Polish designs experience playing for the famous video game Assassin's Creed Origins, where Senu is a female Bonelli. I've never played it. I'm sorry, guys. Bonelli's eagle and the main character's trusted companion, and from ancient Egypt's context where Senu means brother or companion. Much like the eagle in the game, the Senu or Senu knife is built to handle all your tasks with reliability and strength, whether for everyday use or outdoor adventures. The Senu will be your loyal companion, helping. There's another word that is Senu, and I think it has something to do with like rot or like internal like body fluids. Obviously not the same word. This is N-E-N-U, and I might be mispronouncing it. But anyways, your loyal companion helping you face challenges with ease, always by your side. The CU will be launched January 30th. Okay, well then we're way past that, but it should still be available on our website as well through our dealers. Okay, they don't have any, they have nothing here that shows pricing, but we have the version that I have here. There's also a plain one with some gold, plain one with black, which is good. And then they have another version that looks very similar to the one that I have. And then they have, ooh, kind of a dark, like a blue and black one. Yes. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do this without you. Well, I'm happy to at least showcase your stuff and unboxings. As per usual, these will be subject to the same, the same review process as always. See, this is nice. You guys never get to see this. This is all the more I ever really get, from these companies. They just say thank you. Thank you so much for your efforts and support. We couldn't do this without you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us. Best regards. And then it just gives their company information. Believe it or not, these companies do not send notes to me saying, please, oh, please give us a positive review. Don't say anything negative. Please don't complain about the price tag. They don't. They just say thank you and leave their email address. You can believe me or you can not believe me. You can believe that I have like secret paperwork under my desk that says we will give you $7,000 to say good things about our products. No, they don't do that. But that's how I like it. I like being able to say whatever I want and be able to cluster their products all into one video whenever I feel like it, because I have to worry about my own schedule. So I do, I know that this is not ideal, right? A lot of these companies kind of like the unboxing content I do because it's, it's a way for them to promote their products, whether I like them or I don't like them, right? It's a way for them to get it out there in front of a lot of faces. Combined, obviously, they do this with a lot of different content creators. So it's not optimal that I'm putting all of the products into one video, but hey, that's how it works sometimes. So I appreciate all these companies for sending me products and always letting me say exactly what I think. That's nice. It makes my job much more enjoyable. Please, I wouldn't, by the way, if you're new, I wouldn't accept the product if that was part of the conditions. It's always been that way. If you're going to tell me what to say, then you can keep your product. But I'm glad that you guys are still enjoying this content because it's still really fun for me to create. That's going to be it today, guys. All of the knives are going to be linked down in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.